Hi, I'm Lily. Today I'm going to read you the story, and the winners are Happy Readers Level 6. Level 6. And the winners are. This story is about Ben and Tina and Jane and Melissa's bed. Let's read it. And the winners are. Good morning, said Mr. Lee. Next month, all grade 6 students will go to camp for 1 week. You should take home the permission from today. Ask your parents to sign it and bring it back on Monday. After class, Tina and Ben left the classroom together. Ben, aren't you excited? I'm really looking forward to going to camp, said Tina. Me? Yes, me too, said Ben. My cousin went last year and he really liked it. They had all kinds of activities: badminton, tennis, board games, water games, arts and crafts, all my favorite things. And we can go hiking in the forest as well, said Tina. By the way, did you read the notices about the competitions at camp? What notices? Asked Ben. The ones here, said Tina. She pulled Ben over the notice board. Look, there are sports competitions like swimming and table tennis, said Tina. And there's also a competition for writing the most interesting report about roses. Oh, roses. Mr. Lee will take us to a place with lots of roses. The 2 students with the best report will each win a book about flowers and a small trophy, Tina continued. I love roses. They are my favorite flowers. Would you like to work on it together, Ben? Sure, we're friends, said Ben. I think we'll write a great report. And suddenly, Ben stopped. He saw Melissa and Jane. Melissa and Jane, yes. They were in the same class. Melissa and Jane always wanted to win at everything. Hey Tina, hi Ben. Hi Tina, hi Ben. Are you going to enter the rose report competition at camp? Asked Melissa. Jane and I will. We love flowers. Yes, we will, said Tina. That's great. We love competitions, said Melissa. Jane and I have many books about flowers, so we know a lot of them already. Your aunt works in a flower shop, doesn't she? Yes, she does, said Tina. She knows a lot about flowers. There are many kinds of roses in her shop. Oh, the bell is ringing. It's time for class. After school, Tina talked back. It won't be easy to win if Melissa and Jane know so much about roses. We should try to find out more too. Shall we go to the library this Saturday? I have a better idea, said Ben. Why don't we go to your aunt's flower shop? That's a great idea, said Tina. My aunt can answer most of our questions. She can give us some suggestions too. We can take some photos of the roses in her shop. Then we can look on the internet for more information. We can take that to camp with us. We'll make a really good report. Maybe the best report of all. That Saturday, the 2 friends went to Tina's aunt's flower shop. They learned many things about roses from Tina's aunt. Auntie, you have so many beautiful roses. Look at the colors, Ben, said Tina. Ben was surprised. I thought roses were always red. No, said Tina's aunt. Some are red and others are pink. Yes, I know red and pink, but look. Yellows or just white. I didn't know yellow or white roses. There are even blue and black roses. I love blue roses. Is the rose the national flower of any country? Asked Tina. Yes, the United States, said her aunt. It became the country's national flower in 1886. Wow! Then they went to Ben's home and began to look for information on the internet. This is interesting, said Ben. The fruit of some roses contains more vitamin C than almost any other fruit or vegetable, but I've never seen a rose fruit. I haven't either, said Tina. They worked all afternoon. They checked lots of websites and printed out interesting facts and photos. Ben's mother came in with some drinks and gave them some advice. When you get information from the internet, she said, you can read it and learn from it, but you mustn't copy it. You must use your own ideas and write report yourself. You can't copy other people's writing. It's against the law. Yes, we still have a lot of work to do ourselves, said Ben. Don't worry, said Tina. My handwriting is good, and I like writing too, so I will help you with that part. You are good at art and drawing. We can put everything together nicely. You're right, said Ben. It was the first Monday of May. The grade 6 students and teachers arrived at camp. Tina and Ben met in the afternoon. Tina looked unhappy. What's wrong, Tina? Asked Ben. My bed is next to Melissa and Jay's beds. When they saw me, they stopped talking and didn't even say hello to me. Maybe camp won't be much fun if I'm so close to them. I don't think they want to enter the competition. They want to win. It's all right, said Ben. After doing all that homework, we surely have a good chance of winning. But let's not worry about that now. Mr. Lee and we can go swimming this afternoon, and there are songs and games this evening. Great, said Tina. That sounds fun. Early the next morning, the students went to the dining hall for breakfast. They had noodle soup and egg on top. Where are Melissa and Jane? Asked Ben. Where are Melissa and Jane? Asked Ben. They usually try to be first in line for everything. They were still in bed when I left, said Tina. Let's see first. I've got my notebook with me. We can discuss the report when we finish breakfast. Tina put her notebook on the dining table and began to eat the noodles. Tastes good. And isn't the fresh air great? There are so many trees here. It's so quiet and peaceful. I love it. What about you? Asked Tina. Yes, me too. I really enjoyed the games yesterday, said Ben. Oh, Melissa and Jen is coming. Tina and Ben looked down into their bowls. Good morning. We are a bit late. We were tired after all the activities yesterday. Can we sit here? Said Melissa as she took a quick look at Tina's notebook. Tina and Ben moved up to make room. Did you sleep well? Asked Tina. I didn't, said Jane. My bed was hard as stone. I didn't know camp would be like this. Melissa and Jane then went over to get their food. When they returned, Melissa put her chopsticks into the noodles and tried them. Oh, what's this? It's awful. At home, I've never had food like this. It tastes bad. I can't eat it, she said and got up. As she got up, her arm knocked the bowl over. The noodles spilled on the table. Oh no, my notebook, cried Tina. She grabbed it, but it was too late. It was all red and the pages stuck together. Sorry, Tina, we have to go now. See you later, said Melissa. And she walked out of the dining hall in a hurry. Jane followed her. Tina was very upset. Don't worry, said Ben. We can still read some of the words, so we can copy the information into new notebook. They did this on purpose because they don't want us to win, but they can't stop us. While the other students were enjoying the camp activities, Tina and Ben worked on their notebooks in the whole morning. After lunch, a bus arrived to take them to the rose gardens. Students, said Mr. Lee, we will leave in 10 minutes. Make sure you have your notebooks and plenty of water. Here's some information about roses. I will help you write your reports later. Tina and Ben had everything ready. Ben also brought his sketch pen and pencils to draw the flowers. Let's get a seat near the back and look at the notes from Mr. Lee, said Tina. They got on the bus. Then they saw Jane and Melissa taking the seats in front of them. Do you think you will have the best report? Asked Jane, laughing. Melissa has brought a new camera. Her mom is going to come up to take the photos to be printed. We will have the photos tomorrow. Our report will be really special. We don't have a camera, said Tina, but we can still win. Everyone had a chance. When they reached the gardens, the bus parked and the students got out. Mr. Lee told them to be back at the park at 5 o'clock. They had a whole hour to look around the rose gardens. Ben found a nice spot and began drawing pictures of flowers. Jane and Melissa took turns to take photos using Melissa's camera. They were all very busy. On Wednesday and Thursday, the students worked on their reports. Melissa and Jane giggled every time they walked past Tina and Ben. Haven't you finished yet? Asked Melissa. Our photos look really great. You didn't have a camera. That's too bad, and I'm really sorry for damaging your notebook, Tina. Tina and Ben said nothing. They just kept working. Tina wrote down their information in her best handwriting while Ben worked on the layout and colored the roses. When they have everything together, they put a title on the front cover and gave their report to Mr. Lee. On Friday, after the last camp dinner, Mr. Lee announced the winners in the report competition. In third place, he said, are Simon and Michael. Congratulations on a fine report with a lot of information. In second place, he continued, are Melissa and Jane. Good work, girls. Your photos are really nice. What? Said Jane. We didn't win? I can't believe it. We have so many good photos. And the winners are Tina and Ben, said Mr. Lee. Your report is the best because you have a lot of interesting information and your colored sketches are excellent. Well done. Melissa and Jane watched steadily as Tina and Ben walked up to accept the trophies and books. The next day, on the bus ride back to school, Tina and Ben sat in front of Melissa and Jane. What's this? Asked Melissa as she pulled something in her bag. It was a drawing of two sad faces. The pupils sitting round them giggled, but no one said a word. Ben and Tina looked straight ahead and just smiled happily. Done. Bye.